Hey there, how there, ho there. It's Jeff Cutter Diamond. Welcome you to another Cutter Top 10 video to do with the Winter Olympics, as we will be looking at the top 10 Winter Olympics of all time, as some people have it. Of course, the Winter Olympics are starting in 2026. We are headed from Milan Cortina. So Italy gets, for the third time, the Olympics. 1956 in Cortina and 2006 in Torino. Now 2026 in Milan. So three Winter Olympics in Italia. Pretty good, don't you think? I know that in 2030, the French Alps get the Olympics, and I don't know who gets 2034. I don't think they've said anything yet. I think it's, I don't know. I have a feeling, yeah, it's the French, yeah, it's the French Alps in 2030, and then 2034 is going to head to Utah. They're going to go back to Utah, huh? Huh. Okay. So Utah will get the Olympic Games for the second time. Ooey. But yeah, I knew the French Alps were 2030 and now Utah 2034. I wonder if they bribed their way like 2002. Anyway, we have ourselves the top 10 Winter Olympics of all time. Number 10 is the start of it. Chamonix, France, 1924. Over 100 years ago, the first Winter Olympics happened. And the first one, you always remember your first because there was always the summer games, but there were winter sports. There was even what they called the Nordic Games with Norway, Sweden, and Finland battling for contention and all that. And those were very big. That was a big multi sport festival. So the IOC decided to do something similar to that and make it for winter. And Chamonix, France got the one in 1924. So, anyway, that was it. It's the oldest on this list. The second oldest is from the 60s. Number 9 is Pyeongchang 2018 in Korea. So South Korea got the Olympics. Pyeongchang for many, many years were short of winning the Olympics. They've had what 4 or 5 top 3 finishes in the voting, but never got in, including 2010 when Vancouver snuck in over them. South Korea wanted to have a Winter Games. They had a Summer Games for Seoul in 1988, but anyway, they were known for their technological advances, including 5G and drone shows, because Korea, with Samsung and a lot of their innovations. And cross-border friendship and the competition. Like North Korea and South Korea marched in together, which was actually shocking. But yeah, it was big. South Korea wanted to show that they could host the Winter Olympics after so many years of missing out. Innsbruck, 1960, Innsbruck in 1976 as well. And Innsbruck in 1976, they didn't win that. They actually in a was in 1976. They decided to go again, thinking it was a work it. Becoming the to crush that and not and then and in this that there were a lot of ability and alpine spirit in the Alps. And Innsbruck was actually hit by record low snow, like so traps. I think that there. California hosted it. Well, it was in Northern California where they got and all that. Yeah, I know from California stadium, and it was good. And 9-year-old Robin Perry doing nowadays. But some Canadian was trying to count the goal. Our skiers failed to, you know, ladies that had some skiers competing. The battle team crashed announced and died, which did well. Yeah, it was it sucked. Classic team. The Jacks and the Soviets. People forget, you know, it would be an afterlife. That's yeah, Soviet. Lots of 14 games, but they were short of Canada's record for Russia. Not one for their shoes. Really found that Harding about the Jeff Carey overtime 8 Canada, U.S. for number 5 and participation and hospitality in the world. Olympics. Or something similar to that. But anyway, again, but and silver Mogo and finally giving Canada a gold medal after in their third Olympics of hosting it, getting their home gold medal. And you know, Bilodeau's special needs brother Frederick was in the crowd and all that. That was just pure amazing. And then of course you got yourself a few other gold medals for Canada, like skiing and all that. And of course, the big gold medal of them all, men's hockey. Canada was up for grabs. They looked pretty good. They lost to the Americans in the prelims, so they had to go to the quarterfinals against, was it Russia, I think? No, well, to Germany. They had to play qualifying against Germany, and then they faced Russia in the in the quarterfinals, crushed Russia, got to the semis against Slovakia, and nearly choked. Pavel Dimitra, who would soon die, I think it was like 18 months after the games in that locomotive crash. He nearly beat Roberto Luongo short side, but no, he didn't. Canada would face the Americans again. It would be 2-0 Canada. Then the Americans, with under a minute left, tied the game. And then we all know Iggy! So he wanted the puck and he got the puck and he scored. Canada won the gold medal in Vancouver. So will Canada do well in the Olympics? Biased or not, they will do okay. Anyway, I'm Jeff Diamond. Adieu.